CDUB, have they influenced you enough to be proven that they could take the series?
Oh, when I went into the series, right, I mentioned they're both evenly matched. I still do believe that way. And I think Mark is now playing a hero that isn't Legion Commander, with an Ember Spirit. This is a much more traditional mid. And I think the only questions I had about the last couple of games from CDUB was, it's usually going to be Mark, but it's going to be their drafting. It improved in game number 2, and game number 3 here, I think we have a mirror match almost, and like what these drafts are supposed to accomplish. You got one hard carry that's going to farm a lot. You got 2 mid laners who want to pick up runes and gank that are quite conventional. And then the off laners, there's a slight difference here, but that's a difference in play style. Won't change too much. It's more about what happens on the map. This Batrider is going to run around and push lanes out, go for kills, whereas Underlord just wants to build auras and group up with a Chen. It's just 2 different play styles where SKG is on the more aggressive route, where CDUB is more on the methodical route of like wanting to get objectives with massive amount of auras, stuff like that. So can Sand King Gómez be that type of team that's going to be able to just dismantle CDUB before they can get their timing? Because I think their 5-man ball on CDUB will be much stronger if they can get to it comfortably.
Well, hopefully CDUB can get their support player back on the server at least, because they mentioned Duster internet is gone. So let's hope that internet does decide to, return back home. I was like, here I am. Can you please let me in? Because right now it's not a great situation to be in, especially in a tournament in a game like this. Worst case scenario. But he is back, so no doomsday scenarios. Nay, say you doomsayers. We'll be heading back into this deciding game between the two teams. Well, let's see if the smoke rotation leads into something, because what I like about aggressive moves here is definitely on the dire side, coming out from this top half of the map and getting a bit of a brawl somewhere around here, say, for example, like this little circle, like we usually get like X marks the spot. That's a good place to catch somebody off guard. They come out of the tree line. Oh, I see a smiley face being drawn there. Hey.
That's me.
Yeah. Beautiful artwork. Sean's going to be the bait, but does this lead into a kill? Isla's a tough target. Full magic wand. Da-dun, 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 da-dun. Hello! Blood grenade thrown in. They got the stun as well. Sanctified trying to help him out, but a first blood, it looks like a certainty. Lund, for the mid co-op out of all things, picks up the first kill.
I mean, Mark has been one of those players where you just want to see him catch a break, And he's not getting one this game, as a mid laner gets first blood in a matchup that is Qualp favored, so very sad. As he also misses a last hit with Slight.
It's a bit rough.
When I think of rough, I think of Mark a lot.
I think of Mark a lot. That's
I really
something.
do. I mean, he's a great player, but he's just like, sometimes things get hard for him.
I like to consider all of the years of Dota you've been around the game and all the stuff that you've
Ela
been doing.
died again with no TP, by the way.
Yeah, not sure if Mark or Ela's going to be the one who's going to be in a much more rough state. But that's already 2 kills, both of the offlane Underlord level 1. They did decide to surprise him with that 3-man tri-lane in the top lane, and it leads into results.
I think that was a really good read, because they killed the Underlord, right? And then he TP'd back, and the Monkey King was like, hey, guys, he has no TP. Let's just kill him again. Will you be okay in the offlane? And Ducho says, I'll survive. And so they kind of like, didn't ruin Bat's laning stage, but they kind of made sure that they're not going to really win bottom now with that play. But they destroyed Underlord of having any chance of winning this top lane. And that's just the choice they made. And I would agree that Sven versus Underlord matchup's pretty hard, so maybe that was the right choice.
Yeah. And also, like, when you look at game 2, how did this top lane start off of? It was Gyrocopter dancing around that Dawnbreaker. Dodging abilities, making them look a bit silly. They got 5 kills early on. Terrorblade was unkilled, but he was 303 at some stage of the game when he was able to join in with his team. But the Gyrocopter got a lot of kills, and only after that did he start to fall. I think he died like 4 or 5 times after that, racked up a lot of deaths.
For sure.
But the laning stage was different. Sean trying to interrupt this pull.
In this game, both carry players are going to just have a free farm for sure. I don't think there's anything that could happen other than potentially a support rotation. Like if Sean went bottom and they somehow kill the gyro, perhaps, or vice versa.
Look at mid, actually, and how the CS is being divided. It's actually Mark in the lead with 16 and Lund with 9.
I mentioned it is a skill-based matchup, and it looks like Mark, he's got the skill, even though First Blood was given directly to this Queen of Pain. It still doesn't matter. Mark is just outplaying him here.
He is, and actually doing a lot of damage to the Quap 2 in the process, so...
This is really bad for the Queen of Pain, actually.
Yeah. Interesting number there with the last hits there. Probably Mark has a bit more. Maybe he can...
And Lund could die here if he's not. Chains did miss this,
but hey! Nice. Gyro dying in the bottom lane, Double King quite far away from the tower. Duster was already in the safety of the tower, but he dies actually in the jungle side. That's going to be a bit of a rough one.
Yeah, I didn't catch that one. He must have just been trying to stop a creep pool or something like that. Sometimes as a carry player, you just overextend a little bit, maybe do that one extra creep instead of forfeiting it. A little bit of greed, and this is definitely not a lane where you can overextend a little bit. This Monkey King with the Orb of Venom, it's a little bit scary.
Number 1.
They do go on top lane.
Number 2. Gonna be enough to kill the Underlord. He's standing his ground. A little damage from Sawi. The tower also. The stun connect sanctified. Take that stone up your... Never mind. It lands.
Never mind.
It's a kill.
Definitely is, and that's a big kill because, like, they wanted to go for the kill there. They thought they'd have the kill, but Eli, with that magic wand, maybe miscalculated a little bit of sanctified. That couldn't have been closer. That was about as close as it could possibly be for the range of that Earth Spike there. But nonetheless, Eli really needed that. So both carry players going down now. Quite
also
big as Ducho going on bot lane again onto the Chen, and
yeah, it's a sizable fight going on. Duster will drop. At the same time, Lund had been forced to do the walk of shame all the way back home. So Mark took the lane for himself. So the co-op's going to regenerate. Ember getting free farm in the lane. Already 12 CS ahead. The kills maybe going for Sank and Gómez in the bottom lane. But that mid lane, it's looking one-sided now.
And that death from Duster, you're like, all right, maybe that was a good kill, but that's a free refill for Mark, who had a low bottle. So all of a sudden, Mark can continue his dominance, or maybe he couldn't have without that bottle refill. So even the negatives being turned into positives here.
Guess Mark has lived through enough hardships to turn them into his advantage. Can never know.
It's true.
He's definitely living and thriving off of it right now.
He is indeed. As we are now going to be getting 6-minute runes. 6 heroes in the mid lane.
Yep, 9 and Duster already starting the brawl early here. Penitence versus Blood Grenade slow. Orb of Corrosion already picked up on the support. He's level 3 with an OOC. Trying to turn a Golem to fight against him. Another Penitence there, slowing him down. But he's in the trees, and Duster, he's going to drop. 9 will get the kill.
And then look who else is in trouble. Double King committed his rocket here.
Oh, Grinstroke in trouble there. Mark right in the middle. He's silenced up. Has to kill the bug first. Has a remnant to jump away with. While another hero teleports back home. It is Chan going back home. Mark survives. But it is a denied arcane by Sanctify. Still,
Batrider's a problem.
Batrider is definitely a problem, and that 1k net worth difference is really building out from how these side lanes are going for Sanky and Gómez.
Like if you're Gyro, you have to leave this lane very soon. When back at level 6, you're just dead with any rotation, potentially even just solo. And Chen is not going to help in any regard. Even if it gets a purge creep, who cares? He doesn't have sticky. And here it is. Now, he has call down now on Gyro, getting 6 just before him, but you don't have regen right now if you are Double King. You're incredibly low. Whereas Ducho, he doesn't mind making these trades because he's got a Vanguard. He's got mana boots. Yep. He is a walking fountain.
Soaks up the majority of that damage being dealt. Mark finding Chan and finding Slawi, but they're going to turn around and try to fight back. We've already got the bug for the slow, Ink slow with the stun, and very close to getting the kill, and Mark... Oh, the right click already got through from Chan, and it's going to be enough for the kill. But here comes Isla with the help of Sanctify, but the Sonic Wave from Dutcho will push them away. They will lose their support Grim, but they can't afford to lose the Sven. The Sven needs to get kills, but he also needs to live through all of this, fighting against the Underlord. Sanctify the fall, and he's going to look for a kill on the Underlord. He will get it. Lund coming just in time to help out, and 9 also picking up a kill and an assist on top of that.
And if we talk about like these areas, I probably can't see my drawing, but like if he wants to fall back to the jungle with this Morbid Mask, he can get 7 HP regen on Dire here, just to get all his health back and then just come back to the lane. If he wants to. He might not even need to. Sand King Gómez, again, off to an explosive start. And we're praising Mark. We are praising him from his early game, but somehow he is now the lowest farmed core in the game. After just that one rotation.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I'm still looking at this bat though. This hero is not being answered this game whatsoever. Up 2,000 gold now on Sand King Gómez.
Yeah. And we know what Dutcho can do when he has a free game.
Quite a
Very
lot
capable.
indeed.
Very capable, even with that Legion Commander versus Nouns. It will be something I'll remember for a while because he did ramp up. His stonks were going high very, very fast.
Similar story here, right? Too, right?
Yeah, it is.
All right, they're gonna try and go on Ducho here.
Let's see what they can do. He does drop low, but the Boundless Strike misses. Actually, wait. it
Mark
doesn't
has
actually
no
miss, but
remnant.
Mark hasn't got a way to go out anymore. Double King can't help him. So that's another death for Mark, and Lund's the one to pick up the kill. Underlord dying at the same time at the top lane, and maybe even Sanctified if Chan can find him. Lion going the other way around. Still spots him.
They
walks
found
back
him
in.
all right.
D-Ward comes out there. Slows are there, and here comes Slawi. He's ready with that God Strength. You don't want to line up for the stun. D-Ward Sanctified is caught one way or the other. Thinks well through the other direction. Actually, is enough damage to kill him, and Lund finds another. It's Duster to drop this time. Oh dear, things are really ramping up for Sand King Gómez, but CDUB, something is ramping up its problems.
Is under attack.
That is definitely true. A lot of problems right now for CDUB as the net worth, it was 4K, now it's 3. All 3 cores are free farming from Sand King Gómez. Mark and off to...
they found the
he had
ancient
such a
stack.
great laning stage, but like, I mean, unfortunate things happen to Mark. We'll just put it that way. And he just like puts in too many remnants there. He went all the way in with no way out.
Okay.
Dies yet again.
Fear, look at Nine's quick buy. Is he serious with this? Are we seeing a no boots Orb of Corrosion into a Nullifier build up on a pause for Monkey King?
I don't think it's good this game. Some games it might be good, but what is so good about it in this game? I'm not seeing what he's supposed to be accomplishing.
Very spicy if he does keep that on his quick buy, because things are going pretty well. I mean, he could build it
I mean, he could.
if things continue
Fine.
this way.
I mean, I'd be more a fan like an Orchid or something this game. 'cause
Yeah,
they're already
that's
having
the
a
stuff
rough
you're
game.
usually seeing, you know, like a 2 to 3.5k item, something like that you could build. But this
Double
item
King
costs
is about
a
to see
ton
a lot
of
of pain here.
gold.
If he's
There's the jump in, Boundless Strike is ready. Got the call down. Do a decent amount of damage. Maybe 9 will drop, but the kill goes first for 9, and he will follow, but he will be traded. Still a worth kill, but Grimstroke is going to have to take the brunt of this damage. Dutcho's already moving away. The silence onto the Lion forces him from using that stun.
honestly, this is worth. And Chan doesn't even die. Even if Chan dies there, you get 4 heroes to go down there. You kill the Gyro, and so much about this game is going to be Gyro versus Sven, right? And
Yeah.
Gyro can farm as much as Sven, but not if he's being pressured, and who is not being pressured is the Sven.
Yeah, Slavi has a
And
free
we've-
game.
Yeah, and we see a lot of the times the Sven,
Radiant's middle
and
tower is under
specifically
attack.
Hector, when he played it, if you leave this hero alone, and he knows his farming patterns, he will get so farmed to the point where it doesn't matter if your heroes are good versus him or not. He will be up 1 or 2 items on you, and he'll be knocking at your door.
And here we go with more aggression. Nice dodge from 9. Was that Duster controlling
It
that
was Duster,
Wild
yeah.
Wing? Okay. I thought
It looked
AI
like he had
would-
really fast feet there, but bootless monkeys can't move that quick, unfortunately.
They can definitely be surprisingly quick, but not this time. 4K lead for Sanking Gómez, 12 minutes in, usually an indicator of one team having a very good start if that much gold is accumulated that early on. Double King finishing off the ancient stacks, a couple extra stacks on top of that, still behind the Sven by 1,300. Currently working.
This is the gyro build that is considered normal, by the way. Just a straight Crystallis for the bonus damage right into the Aghanims, into the BKB, into the Satanic. So his power spike should be pretty quick in this game. But will it match Sven's power spike, who is just now going through his stack of Ancients? And with this Sven picking up the Blink Dagger as his next item, he will now be a threat on the map as Ela will be going down here. They even expend the Chen ultimate to try and deal with that.
Trying to help him out for sure, and even Ember deciding to fight, but the Soulbind is connected, and Lion is going to be there. Two-man silent Sonic Wave. It does a little bit of damage, but it's going to be enough.
Poor Mark,
finishing off
man.
Mark, and poor Lion. Mark, I don't even remember the proper sentence for this because of my non-native English, but it's been a sequence of unfortunate events, if that's correct.
That is correct.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Great English.
Thank you. But yeah, Mark is the embodiment of that right now. 3 deaths, 0 kills, no impact.
He had a great laning stage, though.
He did have a great laning stage.
And Ducho's going to use smoke here to clear out an ancient stack.
It's kind of like you were the last in the 100-meter hurdle, but you can say that you've got the largest lungs of your class.
That's something worth bragging about.
Well, he had a good laning stage.
All right. Well, there's always that.
He's got to have to find a way and a means to recover, but it's no longer through him. It has to be somebody else to help him out. Isla's not really off to a good start in this game at all, 5 deaths. But Double King, you already talked about the correct way of building the gyrocopter, or the normal,
The meta.
the meta way of building this gyrocopter. Could be the savior for him, but Lund is going to be surprised by a full-on gank, and that's a good kill. And we'll
Absolutely.
make sure they get it. And here comes...
Slawi blinks into a pit.
Always a nice feeling. 9, though. 2-man stun. And the Soulbind connecting on both. The Suns are there, but it's a bit limited. Oh, the lasso just in time! Double kill for Slawi. And he is going to be hit by the cooldown. Already dropping low on HP. Isla bullying him with that Firestorm. And they got to try to distance themselves, but they're also low. 9
Double
tries his
King.
best. He tries his luck. They missed the stun from Sanctified. The Hex is still there. Double King low on HP. And they cannot kill Double King. Cannot kill the King. Will he die? Will he die to the burn? Yes,
Oh,
he
he's
will.
dead.
And it's now down to the Underlord. He's the final man surviving, and Lund with a DD rune. He's going to make quick work of this. The Slug has been slain.
Demon Slug is gone, indeed. So that was really good. We saw many times these teams do fear Chon and his Grimstroke for reasons of either the late game making the illusion of a carry, or just having that combination. The double lasso there with Sven blinking in to deal out the damage was the difference maker there, as Mark was caught with, I believe, the Chen in that one. So they both go down immediately in that fight. Almost killed the Sven in regard. I like how Slawi did stick around for a little bit, waiting to get that additional kill on the Lion there. And of course, on the Batrider, Ducho finishing off the gyrocopter there. Nothing but a huge win for Sanking Gómez, as this game is now with 10,000 net worth advantage, and we do see the Monkey King. He indeed did not go for the Nullifier. He has now finished a Solar Crest, a much more sensible choice.
Yep.
And I think really good versus the gyrocopter too. Just pop it on him in the fights. He'll get less attack speed off, less damage, less movement speed. Slow him
Ports are
down.
looking for Slawi, the bot lane, but surprise! Just like that.
No, Duster just lost his Chen army and it's gone again.
That too.
Feels bad, man.
Dire's top
They
tower
thought they had
is
the
under
jump,
attack.
but instead you've got 2 heroes appearing out of nowhere. Blinking Batrider, Blinking Sven, 2-man stun, cleave them both down. A tier 2 to fall,
Radiant structures
and it's just a list of wins for Sanking Gómez.
Dire's top tower has
It's
fallen.
like game 2 never happened.
Oh, we already decided this is the best of one, so yeah, it's true. This is the only game that matters.
But when you think about it, it feels like a repeat of game 1.
Yeah.
Kinda.
I mean, it's definitely
Different
not
draft
a
and different
repeat of game
execution,
2.
but still.
But this could be a game 2 experience. Lasso will be used. Ember's dead again. Chen's dead again.
Oh, the Ember died too. Oh.
Yes, sir. I mean, I don't even know how Ember died, but he died by the tier 2 mid. Rest in peace over here.
Radiant's bottom tower
They've spotted Double King in the top lane. 9 going in by himself. He's got the Inkswell. He will stun him up on the spot. That's
We got
only a level
replay
13
seeing it.
gyro.
Quap soloed him.
Yeah, Quap soloing up at the same time as Double King. There's a portal. That's Slawy's going to be there. And then there goes Double King.
They could take that portal if they want to. Free path.
Get pretty close. And look at
Radiant's
Dutcho.
tower is under attack.
Surrounded by hostiles. Sees Island the ball low ground. Oh, he goes in. Risky. Nope, Lasso. No, nothing. He's got no abilities. What is he thinking here is a debate. Well, that bait doesn't quite work out. Lund's going to be fighting them all by himself. Isla's just TPing away. Sanctified sucking away his mana. 9. Looking for who do I stun this time. Throwing around his bat. Finally gets the connection onto Mark. Chan getting that kill. Duster, it's going to be the next one to drop. As we saw 9, he did not go for the nullifier. Instead, he's got that solar crest, and that's buffing everybody up. Chan getting some regeneration for himself with that Inkswell on. Another set of kills for Sanking Gómez. Dutcho was a
Must
bait.
be fun to be Slawy in this game.
Kill.
This man has a BKB, Blink, Echo, Mask of Madness, Crystallis. 19 minutes, by the
and
way.
it's not like a PvE, Sven. Like, he's
No,
got
it's
8
not.
kills. Grim in massive trouble. Mark finally gets redemption and gets a bit of extra gold through that kill, but Sanctified slowly burnt down by Dutcho. One more hit would have been needed for that kill, but he's going to bring in Chen a bit closer so they can also get rid of the Lion in the process. Now Isla, no teleport for 10 seconds, no gate for 6. Goes down the route, but that's all he can do.
Ember TP top. We'll see if Slawy wants to end up going on him or not. I mean, he dies in 1 stun in God Strength for sure. This is not a farmed Ember. But he'll just cut the wave instead. Drag it back. This game is in complete domination by Sanking Gómez at the current point in time. Still waiting for a comeback mechanic, which will probably be on the back of this line with a Blink Dagger. That's what we're really going to have to look out for if CDUB are going to really get back into this game. And Double King, he's still farming. He's got good net worth. They need to take fights away from the Sven. That is the big thing. And they will find the bat right here. No BKB.
That's a good start. That's a good start for things. Stun locked. Nothing he can do. And here comes Lund. He's got that shield rune. The Double King decides
might be a
to
little
stand
rough
his
for you.
ground. They've got Isla coming in from the back with the gyrocopter already getting stun locked on the spot. Doesn't get to do much here. And finally killed off. Meanwhile, at the same
man.
time, Quap causing issues, and also the Sven chasing around. The Underlord's right on top of him. The Inkswell stun will cancel the TP, and he's on a godlike spree now.
I mean, you take that kill, right? And then you back, I think. If you are CDUB, you have to take these small wins
Tower has fallen.
and just keep it as that. You don't want to take a small win and try and turn it into a big one because that's too greedy.
High risk, high
That's
reward.
exactly
yeah.
what they did. There was no reward there. Like, you're running forward, you used everything to kill the hero. And
High
you're
risk,
down
no reward.
15,000.
Dire structures are fortified.
I like the first half of that play, but that greed was just...
Ooh, 4 tips
too
for
much.
Duster. 4 tips for Duster. He hasn't really gotten to play this Chen at all this game. No army, no hero to play.
Pretty much. I mean, he has a decent amount of farm, but the issue what they have with their lineup right now, I really emphasize the fact that I think this Chen Underlord, if they group up together, are going to be really strong. However, they don't get to group up. We talked about the tempo and how fast you can move on the map with the Bat Rider and the Monkey King and the Quap. They've had the whole tempo and Mark in trouble. No way he dies, right? Oh, man. That was
No way he
God
lives.
strength.
Oh, man. Yeah.
That was just one
I don't even know,
Stormhammer
man.
and one
This
Monkey Stun.
This is really rough for CDUB. Like, is this the way you get knocked out of the tournament or start building your comeback? Like, so far behind.
Radiant's
I mean, you
So
always
far
have an avenue of winning, I think, with a lineup like this. I think the Gyro and Lion are going to be pivotal for this comeback. And at this point, this Ember, his job is going to be just lock heroes down, maybe kill the Grimstroke.
Radiant's top tower.
Discard Gyrocopter, he's 4 levels behind the Sven.
Radiant's middle
Sven's
tower
almost
is under
20
attack.
at this point. Almost a level per minute pace, so that's a very high XP. XPM that he has. Also, his GPM is already at 850, just below. Or, sorry, yeah, 900 XPM as well. That is some crazy numbers.
I like his build
trying
this game, too.
There goes the Underlord. Lassoed up. Brought into the hostile territory, which is now Senkin Gómez's area.
Mark's just trying to get out of the base and get this BKB.
Dire's bottom
Duster's also trying to push, but I think there's another set of tips coming in. Oh, there's no lasso. Okay, he's out.
He's out for now.
For now.
Octarine Core coming online.
Sanctified thinking about this. Goes for the Hex onto Lund. Stun comes out. They've only done a quarter of HP damage. Double King also there. They missed the stun, but Slawi now targeting the Gyrocopter right away. Double King nowhere to go. Crit to death. 1400 crit to the face. And there goes your Ember Spirit. Sliced to death. Duster is going to get cut in half as well. No mount to ride on anymore.
Yeah, this might be a quick one with that kill. You're going straight to the enemy high ground now. Monkey King calling it already. I guess he called it before he even started, but in this particular game, your barracks going down, your chances of staying in the TI qualifier are dwindling before your eyes
And that's
here,
it.
and they're
That's
just going
it.
to call it.
CDUB is out. Senkin Gómez go onward. After what we
So-
saw from game number 2, this game 3 completely different.
Absolutely, and I think Sanking Gómez, of course,